Listen to me. You were the original, man. Let's make a comeback. That's what I'm talking about. You're Birdman.
Well, congratulations on this film. This one is so exciting and so different. You must have been thrilled when you were reading the script, right?
Yeah, the script was well written, Alejandro and I had met, and he was beginning the process, and he tried to explain to me how he was going to make the movie, which now that you've seen it it's not made like movies are normally made. So when reading it, you had to factor that in, and like I say, I thought, oh, this is well written, but then you start to think of him shooting this particular thing you're reading, and I kind of thought I got it, and I did get it, and then you don't realize how hard it is until it's too late.
Idea. So working with Rick and Thompson's like walking with a monkey, huh?
I might have said that.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
It was really wild to make. It was unbelievably fun and exhilarating. I mean, it never stopped being exhilarating, which a lot of times on set I think you can get bored because there's a lot of waiting around, and it did not feel like that even remotely.
I had as much creative fun and as I've had on any movie in a long time, just because the novelty of the approach created this gravitational pull on the whole thing. I think it made the company more cohesive, not just the cast, but the way the cast worked with the crew. And like Emma said, it is just sort of the convention on films when you make them that about half the people during a given shot will kind of look and go, oh, this isn't me. I'm kind of off on this. And a certain percentage of people will be working, and then you'll break, and then other people engage. And on this, it really, on the whole, just about everybody was kind of on together all the time. And I think it created a kind of a focus, a connection through focus, and then in success, when something nice happened, it was this great collective celebration that's very unusual on a normal day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like if I were to ask you about any one of your movies, something would stick out from it. But what do you think is the day, the moment, the scene that'll always stay with you for this one? Because I think you will remember this one years from now. It'll stick out.
I think probably the scene in the basement, because that was so kind of finely choreographed, and that must have been an 8-minute take. We come into the basement and go through, and you see him naked, and then
oh, you're talking about there. That's
that
so funny.
one, and then out to Zach and down the hallway, and that was we did that one a lot.
That was a long.
We did that one a lot.
Yeah,
and it was sort of like a microcosm of all that we were. I think everyone in the cast was in that shot.
And it has a lot of the screwball kind of rat-a-tat
off.
energy of it. It's very nice. I thought you were going to say I love. There's one time Michael comes in off the street, sort of, and you really cut him down in that scene. And there's something. It's an example of what I love about the film, which is again, the scene where Emma's character just eviscerates her father. You would always see that. You'd see his reactions as she's cutting him down. You'd see his face falling. You'd see her reaction. Blah blah blah. And it's an absolutely beautiful thing to watch her do this to him, never see his face, and then in this total silence see what's happening to him as her face falls, and she realizes, and only after a while come around and find him. It's such an unusual way to present an exchange between two people, and it works so beautifully. I really love stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, we ask everyone their Hail Mary moments, the moment in their career where they just kind of had to go for it and it worked out for them. What do you suppose that was for you?
What was yours?
I don't know. I don't know that I mean, I know this is a funny thing to say, but it's like, like none of this stuff is like treating Ebola patients in Liberia. It's all pretty fun, you know what I mean? Like I've never really felt, I generally, things that have come along that have been really distinctive have generally given me a kind of an anticipatory tingle of excitement. I have never really, I think actors almost on a cellular level are so are so excited by that next that it doesn't. I'm not sure. I mean, now I would feel that if I was going on Broadway to sing and dance in a classic production like Cabaret, that would be a big Hail Mary, especially if I was playing Sally Bowles. That would be like, wow, he's the...
But it's so exciting.
Yeah.
He's a Hollywood clown in a lycra bird suit.
Yes, he is. But he's going out on that stage and risking everything.
It's about being respected and validated. Remember, that's what you told me.
I got a chance to do something right. I gotta take it.
And people are already talking Oscar buzz. What
Yeah.
do you think of all that?
Oh, you know, they're talking about it. It's all right with me. It's nice. You know, anyone who tells you, you know, that's flattering. So, you know, to act like, oh, shuck, it's very flattering. You know, anyone who tells you they don't like when people, you know, walk up to you in a, you know, parking lot or a drugstore and says, you know, wow, I saw you in some movie or show, and they're complimentary and they say they don't like it, they're a liar. It's always nice to hear that. So that's a nice thing to hear.
Great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.